Hello once again, everybody. Welcome back to the Matthew Moore podcast for another week. I'm joined here back once again by my daughter, Brooke, who's back again, but she's here this week on a dare, because if you haven't listened to last week's podcast, where we asked you guys to contact us and obviously let me know if you want to hear Brooke singing on the podcast today.
Still I'm mad at you for that.
She's doing it, so
not fair.
Brooke, you're here for another week, so can I ask you, how are you first of all?
I'm okay, but I'm kind of sad.
You're kind of sad? Well, why is that?
Because of what happened to Primark.
Well, first of all, you need to speak up a bit more before the mic.
Because of what happened to Primark.
Okay, fair enough.
Apart from that,
more on that later on, guys. But yes, welcome back to the podcast for another week. Hope you're all doing well. We're recording this podcast a little bit later again this week, guys. I do apologise because it's been a really chaotic week this week, hasn't it, Brooke?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, there's no point saying you're tired because you're not getting into your forfeit this week.
I want to go to bed now, Dad.
Not a chance. Yes, guys, so if you would like to get in touch with us here in the podcast every week, you can by the following sources. You can contact us by email, which a lot of you do on here. Do you like that? Do?
Really?
Exactly. Yes. You can email us on Matthew Moore YouTube at mail.uk, or you can contact us on the social media links, which is available in the description here on YouTube. Or you can contact me on my social media links if you want me to read them out to you if you're listening to us on SoundCloud, which is at MooreOfficial81 on Twitter. Also, Matthew Moore Official page on Instagram. And also, if you want to follow us on the Facebook page, just search Matthew Moore YouTube and you'll find the page right there. And most importantly, don't forget to hit the like button.
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. At Brooke_Moore_19. Nice.
Anyway, here we go for another week. Let's talk about our weekend since the last podcast. It's been pretty chaotic, hasn't it? We've been, what a week, guys. We've had such a busy week. I mean, we started off from the last thing where Lewis and I decided to try and finish off the little room downstairs, which has been an absolute nightmare. We haven't even got it finished yet. We're still to build a bed because we bought a bed for it and then we never tried to build the bed. It was manufactured wrong, and me and Lewis has had an absolute disaster, and the little room downstairs is still not finished. But most importantly, we've had a pretty busy week building furniture here in the Moore household.
Very busy.
You've had a lot of fun doing that, haven't you?
Yeah. We kicked you out.
Would you like to enlighten the listeners of who haven't watched the actual vlog of this week of all our adventures? Would you like to fill them in on what you've been doing this week regarding building furniture?
Yeah. Well, one of the nights I was helping you build it, and then was it yesterday that I kicked you out?
Yes.
Yesterday night I decided to kick. Well, last night me and Andrea decided we're gonna start building the, what is it called?
Units, furniture.
No, what's the one that we built?
The sideboard.
A sideboard, and we decided to kick him out of the project. We didn't let him join, but then we needed help, so
you went to bed and I ended up doing most of it for you.
I had to go to bed. You sent me to bed because I had to go to school. Not my fault.
So yes, we've had a pretty busy week, guys, here building furniture, and pretty much just been an absolute chaotic week, so it has, but hence why the vlog's been up really late this week, and hence why this podcast is out late again this week. But yeah, we got there in the end. So yes, also a lot of you guys out there have been going back to school this week. Brooke did go back to school, to her new school, for one day, to do a test to see what class she was going to be in. Would you like to tell the listeners how you get on this? Because obviously you've told in the vlog, but for people who again have not seen the vlog, how did your test go?
Okay. English was pretty okay. I found that really easy, but my maths was just a little bit hard. So I think everything else, except for some of my maths, is okay. But the teachers told me I should be okay. It's just the results, just to briefly see how or where I would be.
Well, I spoke to a few of the teachers afterwards in the hallway, and they were kind of like really cool about it. And they were like, you were explaining to them about some of the stuff you never actually weren't taught, but you should have been taught in your old school. Which really annoyed me, because at the end of the day they should be taught a certain level of education at that age, and obviously she wasn't. So I actually winded you up, and I said to me, probably because you weren't listening. I'm kidding.
Excuse
I knew
me.
you weren't. I knew you
I
weren't.
did
So I
very
know.
good in
I
my
know.
math.
But no, you done pretty good, and the teachers were really cool about it. And
I met this really cool teacher there. She's working with my year group this year, I'm pretty sure.
classroom assistant.
She was...
Do you not think she's a bit old for a classroom assistant?
No.
She was a bit older. When you think classroom assistants, you always think like younger people.
Yeah. The ones that are training to become normal, like proper teachers.
But no, she was awesome. Like,
I
firm handshake as well.
Yeah, she was. She was very nice. She was in and she was like,
Thing is, though, what was her name again?
I don't know.
Nor can I.
She took me into the room with all the computers and stuff, and it was like, don't worry about it and stuff. And then I'm pretty sure I finished all my tests, and she's like, well done. You can do whatever you want now.
But no, it was great to see, and you start back on Tuesday coming. Stay tuned to the vlog for that morning.
No. You're gonna take photos and record me.
Well, you are on the blog, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. See how you get on.
You get to cry again. So I mean, a different uniform.
No, not really, but sure. But Lewis goes back on Monday. Lewis is currently away for the weekend.
Woohoo!
So yes, he's gone. Yeah, if you watch today's vlog, you'll see Brooke saying, "Oh, he was here with me." She girls and all,
Yeah, because he's my brother. You need to understand.
As I said in the vlog earlier on today on the train, I think I feel everywhere I go, he's with me.
Exactly, but you're not sad he's gone. You're happy he's gone.
Not really. He's like my sidekick. Anyway, so it's been a week of school returns as well. I want to know how you guys get on your first day back to college or university or wherever it is you're going. Secondary school, whatever. Let us know, guys. Some of you did give us a wee email this week, and we'll read them out later on in the show.
I have something to say about school.
Well, you need to speak up.
I have something to say about school.
You sound like a robot.
I am a robot. How would you know?
Yeah, anyway.
It's to do with year 8. I know a lot of people...
Or first formers.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Or your first year in high school.
Oh my goodness.
For our American listeners.
You probably are thinking moving from primary school to secondary school is a big move. It is. But you will get nervous like I did. But don't worry about it. You'll be fine. It's just like, I don't know, going into another year of school, would I say.
That's a whole new environment.
Exactly.
Guys, yes, I remember.
But don't worry, you'll make friends if you
last year when I told you about my first day in first form.
Yes.
Or
I got scared on my first day. I thought nobody would like me.
I remember my first day. I remember my first day like it was yesterday.
Same.
1993.
Man, River.
93, yeah. I was talking to an old classmate of mine the other day about that, actually.
Oh man, who said that?
Yeah, it was only 25 years ago.
Exactly, you're old.
Shh. Anyway, so yes, guys, hope you're all doing good at school. Hope you're all settling in well. Hope you're getting on well. What are you interrupting me for again?
This is what makes you old. I'm turning 13.
Anyway, so good luck, guys, to all you students out there, and obviously your school tenders and stuff. So good luck to you guys. Also this week, ice hockey started back for Lewis and I.
Yes.
Lewis and I went to the game last Saturday night and last Sunday afternoon, where the Belfast Giants defeated I can't even pronounce their first name, but it's Bisons, they're from Canada. Mm-hmm. Do you know, here's the funny thing, Brooke? One of their players was actually from the TV show Friends. Well, his name was anyway.
Oh, you got me all excited there.
Matt LeBlanc, his player's name was.
Who's Matt?
Joey from Friends.
Joey!
He's Matt LeBlanc. He's on Top Gear. That was the
ongoing
ongoing joke. That was the ongoing joke in the fan in the crowd. That, like, Matt LeBlanc's left Top Gear. He can't get any acting jobs, so he's now playing ice hockey.
He was in Top Gear.
Yeah, he took over from the original crew. You need to get out more.
I don't watch.
You start watching that American crap on Nickelodeon and stuff. You watch.
I watch Nickelodeon. I watch Sam.
Anyway, Lewis and I went back to the hockey on Saturday night. We picked up our season tickets on the Thursday night. We went to the game on Saturday and Sunday, which the Giants won by 6-1. And then on Sunday, they win by 5-4.
Nice.
And the ice hockey starts back this Tuesday for the Giants, which they're away. And Lewis wants to go and watch it on the big screen in Belfast. So they're doing it on the screen.
Working.
This Tuesday?
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
You're back to school on Tuesday.
No, it's only half day though, so.
Anyway. So yes, the Giants had a great time with the Giants. You haven't saw the vlogs. Go and check them out, guys. We had a great time. Lewis won himself some interesting prizes on the Sunday game. We won a full giant box of 50 ice lollies, which Lewis took upon himself to say, Daddy, I'll take a few, we're going to do the rest. And I went, well, Lewis, you can't take them home because they'll be melted by the time you get home. So what are you going to do? He goes, Daddy, let's give it to all the rest of the fans. So Lewis walked up and down the stand, or the part of the section of the seated area we were in, and handed out all I think it was 46 ice lollies he gave out, or 44 maybe, and he gave them to all the fans, and everyone was so appreciative of it. Now here's the cool thing though, we actually didn't vlog at the game on Sunday, and we vlogged the Saturday game because we took a day off from vlogging. But whenever we went, they do all these different things where like people have staff running down the aisles where you can win like holding pizza and cookies from Subway, and they shoot Subway sandwiches into the crowd as well. Lewis also won a Subway sandwich. Plus, when he went up for the Subway cookies, this guy beside him, this young lad, won the cookies, but he stopped before he went any further and was here, open the box and give Lewis a first choice of the cookies. And he's just taking one up to your dad as well. So how cool was that?
That's pretty cool. He must have some good luck.
Well,
to bring him to every game now.
Well, you know yourself, all last season, he was running up and down the aisle trying to win pizzas and trying to catch the Subway sandwiches shot into the crowd for the big sandwich gun, and
never won anything.
He won nothing, and then he won 3 things in one day. So he needs to win more of them shirts off the back, and hopefully the 50-50 draw where we go in a couple of grand.
Don't worry, it's your wee lucky charm. You can take him. It'll win you stuff.
People don't know what the 50-50 draw is. It's pretty much you buy like a ballot ticket, and say there's like £2,000 or £3,000 worth of sold the tickets. Say the jackpot's £2,000. They split it 50-50. Obviously 50% for the fan and 50% for the club. So it's a good idea.
And then shirt off the back, you like win the players' shirt and stuff. So
there you go. But yes, no, the hockey was back. We had a great time, Lewis and I, and we're looking forward to going to the game in, I think it's a week and a half's time when the home games come back.
Fun times.
Indeed.
So I probably won't go to most of them.
So anyway, moving away, guys. The Tuesday night. Wow. What a day.
Wow.
What a day on Tuesday. I did say I was going to the match on Tuesday night and against Port Stewart for the Welders. But before that day happened, or before earlier on today, a bit of a disaster, Brooke, happened in Belfast.
Yeah.
Where the big massive store, Bank Buildings in Belfast, otherwise known as Primark, caught fire, and the building is now officially destroyed. It was sad because, I mean, I always remember Bank Buildings growing up as a young lad in Belfast. Mum and Dad just take me there all the time. I've took you and your brother and Andrea in there so many times. We've even vlogged in there a few times as well.
It's like my favourite shop.
Well, yeah, of course. Most teenagers it is. But I mean, the whole building caught fire and it spread like pretty much over the whole building. We actually seen the building in person today. We were in Belfast today. But it's disastrous. I mean, if you haven't saw anything, guys, go and check out websites for news and stuff. It's just absolutely horrendous. And then later on that night, guys, I went to the Harlandwith Welders game against Port Stewart in the Bet McLean's League Cup. And the game went the extra time, and one of the players ran into the other player, or 2 Welders players ran into each other, which one of them actually resulted in falling over and breaking his leg from his shin right across. It was like one of those like horrible, serious, nasty injuries. And I'm going to describe this to you. He has a broken fibula, broken tibia, and also a fracture in his foot and a broken ankle as well, which was just, my goodness, horrendous. And he has to go for major surgery. So Big Dan, I'm sending out my thoughts and prayers to you, buddy. I'm hoping to go up to the hospital this week to see him, because Lewis has a get well soon card for him. And the ambulance came into the ground and came on the pitch. I actually showed you a bit of the ambulance on the pitch leaving in the vlog. Didn't show anything happened to the player, but it was just absolutely horrendous. The injury was just, players in the pitch when they were sick, people in the stand were like, bleh, bleh, my God, look at his leg, the way it's lying and hanging. It was just like, oh my God, seriously.
It's just the pain he must have been in there.
But the fact that he tried to move and stamp at our players, saying, don't move your legs, not like that, don't move. And then the thing that really bugged me was, I don't want to say this anyway, but some of the poor Stuart players were like, "Oh, I'll just play on and all," because what happened was them two players ran each other. The poor Stuart player ran through, tried to take a ball around the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper brought him down for a penalty. But I don't think he realised. But there was other players who were mouthing stuff about playing on and getting the penalty and all that there. But like a lot of people were really pissed off with the player wanted to play on the game, and the guy's ladder was leg hanging like the way it was. It was just horrendous. And, but the game will be replayed on Tuesday the 12th of September in Coleraine. So we'll be heading down to Coleraine that night. But the injury itself was, I mean, it was, as the vlog we put out that day, it was just called Horrible Day, which was a horrible day, hence why the thumbnail of the vlog showed the Primark building, which was a horrific incident, because at the start of the vlog we mentioned, within thoughts and prayers, if anybody is injured, we hope everybody gets out well. This is before it was announced that everybody had got out okay and there was no injuries or none, but hence why we called it a horrible day. We actually had trolls even like sending me messages and stuff on Instagram, trying to mail me on Instagram. I didn't accept it, saying, "Oh, what are you doing putting that photograph as a thumbnail?" Like, that's what the whole point of the blog. You read the description on it. It's called Horrible Day, hence why the player, which is part of the photograph, which was the fire, and part of the photograph was an ambulance. Because it was a horrible day. Dan broke his leg severely, and then there was the fire in Belfast. Because at the start of the vlog, we talked about the Primark incident, and we, prayed that everybody was out okay, safe, and there was no injuries or anything out there. Plus, then obviously what happened to Dan. So, trolls again, fools. But anyway, yeah, it was a horrible day, wasn't it? I mean, now your favourite stores away. Well, there's one on Ards, which is not too far from where we live, but I mean, you love the big one in Belfast.
The two best ones are Liverpool and Belfast. Definitely.
Tell me about it. But any favourite Primark memories?
I think whenever me and Andrew went in, I'm pretty sure this was the one. Yeah, it was the one in Belfast, and we didn't expect it, but we spent, I think, about nearly 60 quid on.
Was it the Belfast one or was it the Liverpool one?
I'm pretty sure it's the Belfast one.
I don't think it was.
It was, because me and Andrew got new stuff. We spent nearly £60 on clothes and, like, I think it was like makeup and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But me and Andrew love to go in that store and just look around and get whatever we can. It's like our favourite thing to do. It's
okay.
So fun.
Well, I have great memories there for myself when I was young, lad, going in there on a Thursday every fortnight with your granny, because my granny used to work in the council a long time ago. We used to pay every fortnight, and we used to go down and look around the different shops, and the Christmas time as well, it was always booming and bouncing. It did get a lot of grief though recently about the whole gay pride thing with the display shop in the window and all, but I mean, at the end of the day they were supporting a good cause, and at the end of the day it was for,
Good thing.
it was a good thing, yeah. But now it's just, we were there today. And go and look at the vlog from today, guys. Well, it'll be up now by the time I get this up. It's called Father and Daughter Afternoon in Belfast, and you'll see the building, guys. It's just standing there. It was like an eerie feeling being round there. It was like a graveyard. I was even talking to some of the staff out the front again. We're talking to that guy today, and he was kind of like, he's afraid in case it falls over, because they were saying the news the building could still fall over.
It could, yeah, because and there was still some smoke and stuff coming out of it as well, which was even worrying.
But the smell and just the atmosphere was just.
It
was
weird.
eerie. It was eerie.
It's weird to see Belfast like that, because you usually see everyone going in and out of Primark and having a good time and
bouncing. I was talking to two ladies today in a wee shop. We were in today buying you some shoes. We're talking to this lady today, and you were standing there either they were in the shop, or you were outside at the cash machine, or outside the shop getting me money or something, whatever it was. Anyway, I was talking to ladies, and they said they remember going in whenever they were younger, and she just had a sister who's in her 60s now, and she remembers when it opened as Primark, because it used to be pennies as well beforehand.
Yeah.
And then it was a bank as well years ago, but she just remembers it was opened as Primark when she was like 19 or something like that. But she always remembers it being there whenever she was a wee girl, and she's in 60s now. So I mean, it's been there for a long time.
Apparently it's been there for like
329
years, I think.
324 years or something like that there it's been for. And now it's an absolute shambles. It's so sad though, because at one point they said they had the fire under control. It was at the top of the building, it was on the roof, and then it just shot like wildfire. And you watch news reports and you see the floors collapsing in. But anyway, guys, go and check out that vlog from today. You'll see yourself how bad the building is, but it's just... It just goes to show you that anything can happen at any time, so...
Exactly.
Unreal. And also, on a brighter note, Lewis and I got a brand new football game this week, which we're all happy. We got it yesterday, Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. And a lot of you guys out there have been asking me to do a live stream on the channel. And we will be doing it hopefully on Sunday when Lewis comes home, because Lewis is away for the weekend, as I said to you. But the game itself is very, very good, especially when you get the proper kids put into the game. But we had a good wee time out getting collecting the game, and then Brooke and I went out for some lunch. We had a good wee time.
That was lovely.
Guys, ever in Bangor near Sainsbury's Argos area, check out the Trading Post. They are awesome. Their food is freshly cooked. Their selections of bakery items and desserts as well, and their selection of sandwiches they can make, different types of food. Their food is just, the portions of food are amazing for so little money. It's just unreal. So that's the Trading Post in Bangor. Check it out. It's awesome. But yes, we're going to go to the emails and how we read some of the emails, and then it's night time for Brooke's forfeit for this week.
I'm seriously going to get you back, honestly. I'm really going to get you back. I might just get you to do something even embarrassing. Just on the vlog even, not even on this. I will get you, don't you worry. Watch your back. Watch your back, I can tell you that one.
First email for this week is from David Davison.
Okay,
David Davison says he is 15 and he's from Portadown.
Ooh.
And he started back to school this week, and he said that, he was starting back to school this week. He's a little bit nervous because he is in 5th form.
Oh, so he's going to be
15,
doing,
14, 15.
doing his GCSE soon.
Yes, so good luck for this year from everybody here in the Moore household, and thank you for your email. So let's have a real look here and see. Good
luck, David. Hope you do well.
Here's one away from school from a guy called David McKee. Good morning, Matthew. I love watching your videos on a daily basis and love listening to the podcasts. Keep up the good work. Good luck to you and your family, and good luck to the Welders this season. I hope the Whites get to play them sometime in the Cup so I can get to say hi to you. Well, I'm saying hi to you now, David.
Hello.
McKee. So thank you very much for your email, as always. I got one here from Jordan, how do you pronounce that last name? I can't even pronounce it.
Where is it?
I don't know. Jordan, I can't.
Ryan
Sorry.
Jordan?
No, sorry. Jordan, I can't pronounce his name, but sorry about that. He did say he starts back to school this week as well, and he is in 6th form.
Oh, so he
Let
passes GCSEs.
Let the fun begin.
So he's in his...
Yes, indeed. Craig Stewart here on email as well, saying he's starting university this year.
Oh,
yeah,
big one.
He's leaving Northern Ireland to go to Cambridge.
Where's Cambridge?
In England.
Ooh.
Yes, so he's now going there and he's now going for his first year in uni.
Oh wow.
Send us an email and we'll read it back out next week let us know what you're studying.
Yeah, good luck though, because uni's
that's a big change.
It is a very big change.
Very
you
big
have to
change.
move away from home too, so.
Absolutely. Yes, guys, thanks for all your emails. Sorry I couldn't read them all out, but it's getting late here in the Moore household, and we're trying to get this podcast wrapped up as quick as we can, because Brooke's trying to pretend she's tired so she doesn't have to sing. But it's night time for that time of the week where Brooke's gotta do her forfeit. She made me sing on last week's podcast. If you want to go and listen to it. What did I sing last week? Oasis Wonderwall. So now it's time for Brooke to sing this week. Have you picked a song?
Yes.
Well, what song have you picked?
It's called Best Friend by Rex Orange County. Yeah.
Please tell me there's a bad word in that, isn't there?
There's 2 of them, but I can.
You do not sing them?
I can get my way around them. I'll
Okay.
get my way around them. I can tell you that one.
Should I have to put the lyrics on the screen here?
Yes, please do. Don't forget them.
Hold on.
Okay, wait.
Aye.
I need the mouse.
The reason why, if you haven't listened to this before, I'll scroll down for you.
Right.
Anyway, the reason why we're doing this is because Brooke was a smart arse a few weeks ago
wasn't.
and tried to say to me, oh, here's the thing, Daddy. If people hit the like button or people do this now, you have to sing on the podcast. So I done it last week. And now I said to her, well, I think you're funny. Well, next week you're going to sing.
That's not fair, though. I was nice to you.
Yeah, but the fact is that payback
Is a pain in the butt.
Exactly. So anyway, Brooke is going to sing a song called Best Friend from Rex Orange County. So Brooke, I'll twist the microphone round to you here. Our lovely black snowball shiny microphone, and the floor is all yours. Now remember, we can't play any audio, guys, because copyright infringement here on YouTube. So,
so we're just
drum roll, please. I'll leave it all to you, Brooke. Go ahead.
As
I take a swig of juice here for the working man.
You're so annoying.
And yes, that is a wee dig at the trolls. Yes, I do work. I have a job. There's a lot of you trolls that dare say I don't work, but I do work. Unbelievable.
Oh goodness, that just makes me laugh every time you say that.
Right, well, there you go.
Oh, okay, you ready for this?
Hit your lungs.
Oh god. Okay. I should have stayed at home, 'cause right now I see all these people that love me, but I still feel alone. Can't help but check my phone. Oh, I could have made you mine, but no, I wasn't meant to be. And see, I wasn't made for you, and you weren't made for me, though it seems so easy.
And your house is very husky here.
And that's because I wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be the one that makes your day, the one you think about as you lie awake. And I can't wait to be your number one. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but I still wanna break your heart and make you cry. But won't you wait? You know it's too late. I'm on my own stuff now, but let me tell you how it feels to be great. I feel great. Whoa, you need to be yourself and love someone for loving you instead of someone really cool that makes your heart melt. Who knows what you truly felt? You're still my favorite girl. You better trust me when I tell you there ain't no one else more beautiful in this damn world. In this damn world. Pause. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. Ooh. You're gonna wanna be my best friend.
Best friend. Keep going.
I said that. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. Best friend. Whoa. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. Best friend. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend.
I'm ready to finish it.
Nearly. I'm gonna skip that because I don't like it. I still wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be the one that makes your day, the one you think about as you lie awake. I can't wait to be your number one. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but I still wanna break your heart and make you cry. I still wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be the one. I might just be the one.
Hey!
There you go.
Wow. Sorry about maybe a bit near the end jumping in and singing for you.
I'm sorry for my voice cracking most of the time.
That's because your voice is breaking, that's why.
I know, and I couldn't hit the low notes. I was like,
There you are, you've done it anyway, it's the main thing.
You're welcome.
Anyway, if you would like to hear Brooke sing once again on the podcast, I'm only joking.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm only kidding. And by the way, check out the video on my Instagram after this goes up.
I should get you to sing your favourite song on the podcast.
Which is what?
Shotgun. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone.
Whoa. No. Anyway, so Brooke, well done.
Okay, you're welcome.
So there you are, guys. So... desperate. That is going to bring us to the end of this week's podcast. Thank you for listening, guys, here on SoundCloud and here on YouTube. Also, I forgot to mention about your mobile phone. Hopefully your phone will fix it. We're trying to get our iPhone fixed today, which is a disaster. Hopefully get that fixed this week. But yes, guys, that that is going to bring us to the end of this week's podcast. Once again, guys, if you want to contact us for any suggestions for the show, if you'd like to get in contact with us in any way, shape, or form, or even send us an email about obviously something for us to talk about, or if you've got something you want to say, the email is matthewmurrayyoutube@mail.uk, and also the social media sources you probably know by now: Twitter at MurrOfficial81, Instagram Matthew Murray Official page, and on Facebook search Matthew Murray YouTube and smack the like button on our Facebook page.
And follow me on Instagram at Brooke_Murray_19. I'm trying to pass you on followers, you know.
No comment. Anyway, guys, that's going to bring us to the end of this week's podcast. If you're watching us here on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit also the subscribe button below as well for more daily vlogs and more as
and
always.
The notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a vlog or a podcast.
Absolutely. So, well, guys, until next week's podcast, which we'll hopefully try and get out by Wednesday, again on time this week, you can talk about your first day at school.
Yeah, I can, because it's obviously...
And also, we can talk about other people's things. People obviously send us in emails on a regular basis. So, guys, until next week, thank you once again for all your support. Really do appreciate it. Well, you guys, obviously, this channel wouldn't be growing, and obviously, it wouldn't be here. So, thank you for all your love and support. So, from Brooke.
Goodbye. Thanks for all your support. I'll hopefully be here next week.
I hope your eardrums haven't burst.
No, they probably have.
From your singing.
I swear to goodness, I will kick your butt. I will wrestle you for that champion, and I will beat you.
What championship?
Your WWE one.
You wish. And I've been Matthew, your host, guys. Until next week, thank you once again for all your support, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all back here next week.